Welcome to the podcast, where you better tune in. You can see the picture, all you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave, it's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gonna win. If they take your loss, they gonna hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes, he a fan for life, and he's sitting courtside. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. High cross you over like when they had AI. I still the ball, I ain't ask you, may I? Not at my house, they can back. I ain't gotta try. Maxie for the 3, he try and win. They don't want the time. B try and win. I don't wanna see that boy cry. I live by the gun. I'ma shoot. I don't wanna die to eat, sleep sixes. You should know that it's game time.
Avanto, this shit wavy.
Welcome back to East New Sixers. Your boy Sixers fan for life. We got BG in the building and Jenny from the block. We also got Charlotte. We got a win against them last time. Can we get 2 in a row finally? Let's go.
What's that? Two wins in a row?
That would be a hot streak for this team.
Sheesh, I didn't hear the song last time. I was a little sicky, so I could hear the song.
I didn't hear the song either. I was happy, but I didn't get to hear the song either.
Hey, guess what?
What's up?
I heard the song. I heard it. And we're going to hear it again tonight because you know why? They don't have Lonzo Ball. And he was the only thing that kept them in the game last time.
They got Brandon Miller. Wait. It don't say Lonzo Ball on the injury report. I mean, why are you saying Lonzo? It's LaMelo. Why are you
Sorry.
You got me tripping. But
Sorry.
I don't see him on the injury report. Okay.
She got receipts.
He's on there.
The ESPN one must be off because it don't got him. It don't got him on there. But
Yeah,
you say
definitely
Mr. LaMelo. Brandon Miller ain't no joke, y'all. Brandon Miller ain't no joke. He can fill it up. No diddy. He can fill it up. So we're gonna have to defend. I got our starting lineup though. Who care who playing for them? What we talking about? Let's talk about who we got.
We got Maxey, we got McCain, and the rest of the guys.
No,
he didn't start last time. Remember, McCain didn't start.
Did not start. Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Paul George, KJ Martin, and Gershon Yabusele. What do y'all think about McCain?
Wait, did
Coming
KJ
off the
start last time?
No, but KJ had a great game.
He sure as hell did. Wait, I can't remember who started last time. It was a funky lineup without McCain. It was Drummond. It was Drummond and Yabusele and Paul George and Maxey.
It was Paul George, Yabusele,
Oubre.
Drummond, Maxey, and Oubre. Correct.
Yeah.
But KJ Martin came off the bench 27 minutes, 19 points, very efficient, 7 for 8. So it makes sense why Nick Nurse saw something in him to start him tonight.
Yeah,
how
he
y'all
got
feel-
my flowers that night. He got my flowers.
How y'all feel about McCain coming off the bench? How do y'all feel about that? Him realizing, man, maybe a Maxey McCain starting lineup is too small. Yes, they can play together, but we need that kid punch off the bench if Maxey's going to be the best Maxey could be. How y'all feel?
Well, I'll go first and say we won that game. So I feel pretty darn good about it. If we win it, I'm not going to complain that McCain's coming off the bench.
Yeah, it's just hard. It's hard to play both of them. I don't want to say it's hard to play. It's hard for them to play the majority of their minutes together. Like, we need somebody off the bench. If Oubre going to be in the starting lineup, if Oubre and McCain was in our starting lineup, who coming off the bench to do anything? Anybody?
Jose,
Nobody?
what do you think? What do
Anybody?
you think?
Nobody? Anybody want to? Nope.
Yeah.
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 That's it. Yeah.
How do you feel about McCain not starting? That was the question.
I don't mind it. Like I said, we definitely need to spark off the bench because that's what Oubre was last year. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you put Max into the starting lineup, then what? And I'm big on it. Don't matter if you start or you come off from the bench because the final minutes that you receive in the game, that's what and what you make out of those minutes is what dictate, what I'm saying, the contribution in the game. But we need that spark off the bench because when you start resting these guys who start, then you need somebody who can who you could pass the baton to.
Now I highlighted something, and then I guess PG highlighted the opposite of what I highlighted.
I thought it was just a good reply. I thought RJ was saying it to Zah. So after I think you had that one on the screen for a while, I thought I put
No,
the
it was
reply.
like 30 seconds, and I hadn't addressed it yet. But my question is Caleb Martin playing tonight?
I don't think so. Hold on. I was just looking at
So I don't think that Oubre didn't start over Martin last time. Oubre started because Martin wasn't playing, right?
Right. They still got him listed as game time decision. Let me see what I can find. Y'all talk while I look it up.
Yeah. And I still don't think he's trash, RJ. I'm gonna have to fine you for that. $1 in the jar.
I don't think Caleb trash. He's exactly what we got. Like, if you look at his career numbers and what he's given us, it's the same thing. Like, why do y'all think people all of a sudden going like change who they are when they come to the Sixers? They usually change for the worse. I will admit, in the past, we changed for the worse. Our players change for the worse when they get to Philly. But in Caleb Martin's case, he's doing the same thing he's been doing his whole career. We, as Philadelphia fans, just always expect so much more. But another bright spot, y'all. Another bright spot. We've been begging for young guys to get time. We've been begging for young guys to get in. I don't know if y'all covered this on post game, but man, oh man, Ricky Council.
Well, we sure did, and we were really excited about the Ricky Council minutes and that he is really going back to his last year's self. He said in an interview that he went back over film from last season, and like that kind of sparked him over the past couple games to go back to what he was doing that was working for him last season. So I hope we continue to see that Ricky Council because that is wonderful. And I hope that they continue to play Bona. I don't think they're going to have much of a choice, except they did get just signed that Nance guy, which I had no idea. That came out of the blue for me today. I was like, who is this number 22 and what is he doing on my team? I mean, I hope he's good, but whatever.
I saw when you was tweeting about that, or when you tweeted about that earlier. When did we get 22?
Yeah, he just showed up. He just like pulled up and put on a uniform. Was like, I'm here.
I hit on keys, man.
I was looking for mine. I was just about to start looking for mine, Jose. I can't find my keys.
Yeah, can't find my keys neither, man. But it's time.
Keys to the game tonight for me would be limiting transition points. Limited transition points. I've been going rebounding for too long. I got to go limit transition points, man. Let's play at our pace and just win this game. We're better than them, but are we better than them? Like, if we lost, would anybody be like surprised? So go out there and do what we know y'all should do and win the game. I think we'll win the game.
I'm gonna have to say limit the turnovers. I'm going back to that one because only a game like this that we should win could come down to sloppy passing, not taking care of the basketball, and then that way, if we don't do that, we're gonna hand this game over. And I want to hear the song. So go ahead and limit them turnovers, boys.
I'm going to go with Nick Nurse on this one. I think with all the injuries, he needs to be creative in his lineups and not too freaking creative that he's putting nonsense out there. But I have noticed a lot of really bananas rotations with like no starters in there. And I don't want him to do that. I want him to make better choices and I want him to motivate the team. And I want him to make the appropriate calls. I don't think he's been calling timely timeouts. I don't think he's been using his challenges effectively. So things like that are really important if it's a close game.
Agreed. Agreed. Yeah, we gotta come. We gotta come to play though. Like, let's be clear. We're not by standings a better team. They're giving us 4.5 points. They're giving us 4.5 points. This is a young team that does fight, so I don't think it's going to be easy. But I do think we got what it takes. We shouldn't lose. We should not lose to them.
Listen, if we are gonna go make a comeback and dig ourselves out of this hole we're in, this is a game that we have to win, right? This is an opponent who's clearly not doesn't have the talent on the roster. We're at home. We've got some young, hot talent that's coming off of a win. We need to win this game. We need to win the games that we're supposed to win. That's it.
RJ, my boy, your earbud must have fell off your ear when I said my keys, bro.
You said the games we supposed to win, but are we supposed to win this game?
Yes, we are 4.5 point favorites.
Oh,
and we're home.
Okay. No. Ain't they home?
I thought we were home, but I could be wrong.
No, we're at Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, so we're favored in Charlotte. All the more reason that we should win.
RJ, I said, take care of the basketball, limit the turnovers. That was my keys.
You walked away. Don't be walking away, RJ. You gotta for the whole 30, dog. Locked in. Somebody call you, tell them you'll be back in 17 minutes.
I don't think they're like a large team. Am I mistaken?
Oh, not at all. They got bigs that can play. They got the dude Richard. They got Williams, not Grant Williams, another Williams. I think that's it. They got two bigs that can play.
But Grant Williams is injured.
Yeah, Grant Williams. I'm not talking about that Williams. I'm talking about different Williams. Marvin is the M. I think it's Marvin. It's not the one that went to North Carolina, so it don't matter.
Okay.
There was about 1,000 Williams players in the history of the NBA.
I mean, that's a very common last name, Jose.
Yeah, it is. Jose, very common Spanish name. BG.
BG is a common Philadelphia 76ers fan name. Jenny from the block. I don't know.
Y'all are just crazy. Y'all are just go crazy right now. Anyway, so yeah, I do expect us to win tonight. I expect to come back and hear the song later. I think if we don't win, I'll be really disappointed because I think digging ourselves further into the hole when we have a home at home with Orlando coming up is a recipe for disaster.
We got a lot of losses. Like we lost to Detroit, we lost to the Raptors,
we went on 2 5-game losing streaks, bro. That was crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I can't be disappointed. Like what they doing is what they doing. If they was to lose tonight, it wouldn't baffle me, Jen, is all I'm saying. Will I be mad that we lost? Yes. But it ain't gonna be baffling. They ain't showed me that they can win 2 games in a row yet. We've yet to do that. So until we do that, I mean, nothing's guaranteed, man. Nothing's guaranteed till we see this roster healthy. And speaking of roster healthy, Jen, you tweeted about it, I think, and you said why they had to put the personal.
Yeah, what is that about?
On Joel Embiid's status, it said knee management / personal. Why they had to put that? Like, why they had to put personal? Not only why did they have to put personal, it worries me about this Embiid injury. Before we get into the over/under segment, I wanted to pick y'all brain about this. When we've seen this happen in the past, as far as a guy just randomly, don't get me wrong, Joel Embiid is injured, but a guy just randomly just being out, oh, he'll be back this game. He's only not playing, and damn, he's not playing again, and then he's not playing again. In the past, I'm not saying this is true right now, but in the past, isn't this usually what happens when they like, look, we trying to find a trade. You could chill until it's time. I'm not saying this is happening, BG, not saying that. But at what point is Joel Embiid's knee management over? Like, isn't it? I thought the management was not playing him back-to-backs, managing his minutes. not him not playing, us having a big window off, him not playing again. Like, it just don't make sense. Like, at what
I don't
point
get
is
it
this
either.
over, or does this look like the writing on the wall of maybe they trying to figure out how they can shop the big fella? I don't know what made me think about that earlier today, but I'm like, dog, like, when is he gonna play?
But what baffles me is why would you sign this man to a 3-year extension when you don't have to? He still has time on his contract, right? And they say that they went through all of these specialists to get it checked out to make sure it was, a wise thing to do.
I think that was before they realized they had what they had in Jared McCain.
I think they're a bunch of idiots in that front office, is what I'm saying. You listening to me, Sixers front office? You're a bunch of idiots. I'm sorry. I don't know how you go through your life making such bad decisions, one after the other after the other.
Oh man, this is just what it is with the Sixers, man. This is, when you look at the portfolio on the resume, this is recurrent situation, recurrent incidents with this team.
They're going to be giving out
I
free
remember,
tickets on the
I remember
corners
how
again.
long they had to pay Matt Geiger. That was insane.
Y'all still ain't tell me. Do y'all think that this could be a possibility of maybe the big fella moving? Yes,
Could be. I
no,
don't know. Like,
maybe.
well, I don't work for the organization, but it kind of makes sense what you're saying. I'm not saying it's far fetched, but it kind of makes sense. But then again, what Jenny said also makes sense. So why would they pay him that much money and re-sign him and extend his contract? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
They did it probably thinking Joel Embiid was going to play basketball.
Well, yeah, and now he's not playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, listen, we got a couple young studs, and to be honest with you, man, when you got Maxey and a player like McCain, putting their all into everything, like, I don't know, man. Like, let me tell you something. My B candle is almost burnt out, bro. Like, almost burnt out. It's at the end, man.
And that's the holdup.
Right.
That's the holdup.
Nobody is.
And that's
Nobody's
what I
taking
think. I was sitting back today like, yo, why he ain't playing yet? Why they ain't telling us nothing? And they just keep on saying management and this, that, and the third. Then they keep throwing that personal on the end.
Yeah, what's the personal?
And I'm like, yo, maybe they shopping this big fella and we don't know. And just nobody's willing to budge at what we asking for broken Joel Embiid. I'm not saying that's what's happening.
And you got to put in
saying that's
quotation
what
marks. You have to put that part, what we paid for. So the price for the big fella is real high, because I'm pretty sure that just about any other team in the NBA will take that dude. But it's the price that's gonna come. That's the discrepancy that everybody's like, you got to read between the fine lines right there.
Check the Carfax. A Ferrari with a blown motor.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, when you buy a car, make sure you check the Carfax, because that might be a rebuilt, a rebuilt registration. You know what I'm saying? Rebuilt title.
When
can trades start happening?
Oh, they can happen already.
They can.
Yeah, they already can happen. It's just certain people can't be traded to a certain date. What's the day? The 3rd or the 2nd?
Yeah, it's the 3rd.
I forget the exact date, but it's coming. For some of the players that we signed this summer, it's coming. That date is either coming or it just happened today. I know it's the beginning of December.
What are you getting for Joel
next
Embiid?
week? Smitty said next week. I knew it was coming, Smitty. I know it's like that first weekish of December. Them guys we signed in the summer can now officially be moved if need be. I'm not saying that's what I want to happen. I'm just saying that's the date. Gen X for the date.
I think I would be very disappointed if they traded him, just because of all of my love for Joel. And he says he wants to retire here. Is he just talking? Or he seems to love the city and he's got a baby coming. I don't know. It all points
second one coming?
Yeah, he's got a little girl coming. Yeah. So I don't like it.
I just look at that guy's body language over the last couple of weeks.
Terrible.
The way he's seen, the way he reacted to the snitch of the meeting, the way he's been reactive to the media this entire season so far, he seems to be fed up with this damn city, dog. I mean, I'm not saying he wants out. That's not me saying that.
I just don't know what happened. Like, what was the
Mm,
catalyst for this?
But
Was it?
look, I mean, when you look at everything he's doing, he's definitely dotting his I's and crossing his T's for a good reason to be sent out of here, man. Because you calling your fellow teammates or anybody else that was in that room like a whole piece of crap. You know what I'm saying? The more vulgar way. You know, you put your hands on a guy who's been covering Philadelphia sports in this city for a very long time. Like, come on, man. At some point, listen, bro. I ain't gonna defend it because I got a hot temper. Who knows, man? Like, I probably would have knocked Marcus Hayes right out his boots. But
you got to think about it. That was probably the first time Joel Embiid had ever been called out by a teammate. Like, we haven't had a guy in the locker room to call him out. And although Tyrese Maxey did it the correct way, and it wasn't like like a barking on call out. It was just a, hey, as a leader, we notice this, and you are as our leader, we see what you do. He approached it the right way, but it wasn't just that. It was the fact, the way the media twisted it, and Joel Embiid loves press, but he hates when the press is all against him about one specific thing. And they flipped the script of what the question was or what the comment was from Maxey and made it seem like Maxey came in and like, dog, you always late, you ain't never here. And the media ran with it.
If that's the case, I wish Maxey did come at him like that because shit, somebody in the locker room got to tell him something.
Yep.
And now for BG's over and under.
We got the talking. Looking at the screen. All right, here we go. We're gonna go.
We gotta do a mashup. We gotta do a quick mashup because we got two segments.
I'm going quick. I'm going quick with it. PG, we need you to be more offensive, man. I need you to get these buckets, man. Look, somebody showed me your stats next to James Harden stats this year, and damn it, I kind of wish I ain't gonna say that. PG, I'm not asking for a lot. 16 and a half. Can you give me 16 and a half tonight? Come on, man. I'm not asking for a lot. Jenny, 16 and a half for PG.
What is the most points that he has had as a Sixer thus far?
I don't think he had 16 in the regular season. I think he did it before he got injured. I don't think the man had 16 in the regular season, so I'm gonna take the under.
That's where I was going, Jose. I think he's hovering around like averaging 11 points a game. So yeah, we do need you to get your numbers up, PG, not BG. But I don't think it's going to be today.
She meant to say BG.
I'm gonna take the over. I think PG has to give us a game in, man. Like, come on, dog. Like, at some point, like, come on.
He almost got freaking crippled again last game.
All right, man. He gonna ball out. I'm going with the over. One thing I didn't like about last game, man, I want my point guard to get superstar calls, man. Maxey ain't shooting enough free throws for me. He's not shooting enough free throws. If Embiid not out there who shoots like 12 a game, I need my next man up superstar. If you're going to be the next man up, I need you to get to the line, man. I'm going with 5.5 free throw attempts for Tyrese Maxey. He only had 2 last game. Or was it 4? I think it was 4 or 2. He had 2 free throw attempts last game. So the number is 5.5 free throw attempts for Tyrese Maxey.
I'm going under. I don't think he gets fouled 3 times.
I'm taking the under too.
Y'all is so negative, man. I don't know why. I got to bring the energy tonight. Tyrese Maxey going to take over. Get to the line. Get to the line, dog. 6 free throws. He had 6 free throws in the first quarter. First quarter, Tyrese Maxey. Give me my over, and we'll be over with that. Hey, man, we talked about him earlier. Ricky Council off the bench. Looking at this bench now, we got 2 young studs, Jared McCain and maybe Ricky Council. Can he pull together 2 straight games? I'm not asking for 17. 17 back-to-back games is kind of crazy, but I'm going with 12.5. 12.5 points for Ricky Council tonight off the bench. Does he dare have 2 back-to-back good games?
So you mean to tell me Ricky Council gonna score more than PG?
He did last time.
Are you telling me?
I didn't say that. I took the over on PG. So,
but he did last game, Jose.
I'm gonna take the over for Ricky Council. I'm gonna take.
Oh my God! How do you take? That's crazy.
I'm taking the over.
He did it once.
Okay, that's fine. He's gonna do it again.
I'm taking the under. I'm all unders
Didn't I tell you
today.
we're
I
gonna hit
feel
a
like
song again?
I still feel like we're gonna win, even if I am taking all these unders.
Damn, Jen, you took 3 unders again?
Yeah.
Yo, you've been going crazy with the unders lately. I'm gonna go under as well. Ricky Council, great game, great minutes for us tonight, but I don't think it'll be all scoring. I think he just has an overall good game.
What's your bold prediction, brother?
Well, I gotta go bold. I just went last on the over.
No, you was on the road talking. Go ahead.
I don't want to talk no more. You go bold.
No, knock yourself out, buddy.
PG. I'm the only one that took the over. I don't think this would be a bold any season but a Sixers season for PG. I'm going bold. Paul George with 30 points tonight. He gonna put up a 30 ball.
Damn.
30 ball.
Can he even do that anymore?
Yes.
When?
Pick up.
Tonight?
Pick up. Did he do
In
that
the-
for the
in the
Clippers
FIFA
last
Summer
year
League?
at all?
I never write my bolds down. I'm writing it down because I'm coming back here to let y'all know.
He gonna do that at the 2-5 Summer League, right? In the off season?
PG 30 burger with cheese, no ketchup.
Pickles? You gotta have the pickles.
You throw a couple pickles on that. Come on, go bold with me.
All right, I'm gonna go bold with you. Yabusele, a double-double.
All right. It's kind of boldish.
It's boldish because I don't think he's had many. Like, he always has like 14 points, 6 rebounds, or 8.9 rebounds. It's always
6 points and 14 rebounds from him this year.
Huh?
He had like 6 points, 14 one time.
it happened.
But he can't manage to get that double-double. So that's why I said
double mean one of them in double dot. One of them in double dot.
No, ain't no boner. No. Somebody get.
I'm
Sydney
going
out
to
of here.
go with McCain is going to get 25 off the bench.
He's done that before.
Okay, he's going to get 30 off the bench after being on the schneid for a few games.
You know what? We can stick with your first one because he's been in the starting lineup the last few games up until last game. So
that means the guy that comes off the bench is going to score more than a max player who's starting. That's crazy.
All the time.
Y'all said that. I said PG going for
it's
30.
the truth. That's what he does.
I said PG going for 30.
All right. I want to see it. I hope you all want to see it too. Come back here live. We'll talk about it after the game.
Yeah, that's it for our pregame podcast, Sixers versus Hornets. Y'all already know what time it is. Look up top. We got Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. I forgot how to talk Spanish, man, these past 2 weeks, man. I don't know what's going on, BG.
You forgot how to speak Espanol?
Yeah.
Come on.
My Spanish is not that very good looking.
Come on, Holmes. No te olvides a decirle a un amigo que la diga a un amigo que la diga a una amiga. Whippa! Let's go Sixers, man.
Everybody be back at the end of the game. We already know you got post-game podcast coming soon. We'll see you then.